Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You have my protection. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues! Magics grant you an elemental boon.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne, yet not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait right there.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
What's more, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
It is your decision whom we travel with, Master.
I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. turn.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. One of us has been trained! There's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
What's more, I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
Oh, pay me no mind. 'Tis one of a servant's many privileges to be entrusted with such articles of value.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Oi, where do you think you're going? Our destination is the border checkpoint.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Each to their own.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the stick.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
How many moons have been acting up of late?
Such a magnificent... and tapestry of stars.
Right you are.
Skeleton! There!
Ice is not a threat to it. We may have to rethink our strategy.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. I grant you roaring flame.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
shan't let them harm you.
Was excellent! I could have done no better!
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Well said.
Take that! So close a call offers no solace in victory.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
Douse the flames before 'tis too late! I will protect you!
I grant you fire's blade!
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Putting that aside, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
'Tis your decision whom we travel with, Master. Look here!
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places! A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard!
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. No better time to strike!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! Focus. A moment of indecision may spill our doom.
By your leave. We must rally! Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage!
Fall back! You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another force arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your... Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
I was informed of your coming would be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consarn it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be select.
I brought you something.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
That looks promising. Any idea?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless, let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
I quite agree.
Undead! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
I'll save you!
Go where your help is needed! I grant you roaring flame!
Bring nothing on it. Splendid.
Well, that wasn't the coming I envisioned.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. Seems a decent spot for a campsite. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I believe your foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns lest the summoner take it.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. 'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
Understood.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well!
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey. Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Well said. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Methinks we could move this boulder, if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
Let my magics grant you an element of movement. One of us has been drenched.
Tremendous work!
Once more.
grant you roaring flame.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Fascinating.
Goblins, master!
We are to retreat then.
Let us defer to the...
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics.
Wait a moment.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
CYCLOPS!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
These things happen. Matching one's movements with another is not so simple as it sounds. That wasn't right. It seems we have it raised
Why do we not use their range to our advantage?
Understood. 'Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
Really now?
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Master, watch out!
Well done!
Our foe has been knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well!
I've got a firm grip on our foe! An excellent strategy. Allow me to assist.
My thanks.
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I cannot fault your prowess.
Think nothing of it.
Splendid.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
This really is fine, craftsman.
Well, I'll be. Is that one of my wares I spy on you? Good on you, sir. I expect these goblins are feeling mighty sore right now. Have you been to see Klaus yet? You'll be able to have him change your vocation. I appreciate you stopping by, but a lone weapon won't save my business. 'Tis yours. Take it to Klaus with my blessing. Go on, off with you.
Gather round, gather round.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah, I see you have a great sword with you, a fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to warrior, if you wish. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to acquire an archer staff. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a great sword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare... Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure. Our foes will quail in the wake of your fearsome blows, Master.
Strike well. Know that we shall aid you as needed.